the last fantastic book I read was The Grown-Ups by Marian Keyes. That came out earlier this year. I want to say in March. And it was the last book that I stayed up until the middle of the night to finish reading.
I have a 1-year-old daughter, so I spend about half of my days reading board books. So the last fantastic book that I read was Fox and Socks. This is one of my favorites to read to her because it's fun to try to get all the tongue twisters correct, and we just have a good time reading it together.
The last fantastic book I read was Dolores Cannon, and she has a series of 5 books called The Convoluted Universe. I really enjoyed these books. I was interested in them because I was referred to one of her other books about life after death. And so I read her series and I found it to be very interesting. She is a hypnotist besides being a writer, and she likes to put people under hypnotism. She has developed her own technique, and it's to reach the subconscious mind. And this, I think, is very important work.
This is my favorite book of all time. It's called The Castle in the Attic. Way back when I started my teaching career, I read it as a student teacher, and I have read this book to every class I've ever taught through my 20 years in education. And so every time I read it, it goes back to being my very favorite book. I love everything about it.